Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another session of Zooming in on the Halal Metropolis. And here with me today is a really good friend of mine, Martin Curran. Martin is a performing artist, a singer-songwriter, and an attorney. How are you, Martin?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself, Razi?
Good, good. I'm doing really well. So I want to dig into what some of the projects you're working on and what you're doing creatively. But before we get into that, how are you dealing with the Corona chaos?
Oh, it's we used to go out and have a lot of fun. In the reggae dance hall community here in Detroit, so there's not a lot of that going on. So it's just kind of boring, but I'm trying to use the time to myself to kind of reflect and clean my house. I cleaned my room really good last week, so happy about that.
That's great. Yeah. And then with one of the things that's on a lot of people's mind is with Ramadan coming up. It's going to be a very
Yeah.
different Ramadan this year. I know you and we hit up a lot of iftars together, and this
Yeah.
year we're probably not going to be doing that. So, have you
Yeah.
put any thought into it? What are your plans or goals, or do you have any goals for Ramadan this year?
Well, I hope that Ramadan is full of peaceful reflection, and maybe I'll memorize like a few, maybe three ayat a day, and then just pray them twice in two extra rakats, and call it tarweeh, and maybe memorize some Quran that way.
That's great. I mean, I think consistency is the most important thing. So switching gears a little bit, let's dive into some of the things that you're working on and some of the things that you hope to be working on in the next couple weeks and months while all this is still going on.
Definitely. Okay, so I also me as an artist, I began writing songs from a very young age. And I started like writing complete songs that were actually pretty good when I was about 14, 15. And I've been doing that for a really long time. And I started recording just like 2 years ago. So what I've been doing and what I've gotten used to is like recording and building up a war chest of songs. And now I'm really just starting to get into the promotion of things. So there's two big projects that that will be coming that I want to promote. I don't have dates, but for the
I
for
think
the
it's just
listeners
really
who
hard right now to put anything down on the calendar. Yeah.
exactly it really is. But I hope that summertime, probably towards the end of summer, I'll have my first EP, which I have all the songs for, which is called "Listen to the Porty." Which one is the short one, the LP or the EP? I always forget.
I'm not a
The
music
short one.
person. I'm not. I'm the wrong person to ask. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna have a short project of five songs called "Listen to the Porty."
Hmm.
That's my stage name is Porty. And then I'm gonna have a longer album project come out about a year after that, called Designer Music. So
Nice. And how has the virus affected your creative work and songwriting?
well, when you spend a lot of time alone, you're with your own mind and with your own thoughts, and so it's a lot of time to think and reflect. And for
Hmm.
me, music is therapy. It allows me to process my feelings and my thoughts and get to a place of more clarity. So I've been prolific. I always am. I have like I come up with more ideas than I can even afford time wise or money wise to record all of them
Hmm.
as quickly as I come up with them. But I think I'm coming up with some good introspective stuff that will help a lot of people, find that center and good place.
That would be great, and please share it with us when you have some things ready.
Oh,
We'd
definitely.
love to stay up to date with everything that you're doing. So it
For
sounds
sure.
like it sounds like with everything that's happening and you kind of having to stay home, it's actually going to have a benefit for you to be able to concentrate and put out some new material and get inspired by the circumstances and put out some things that are inspired by the situation that's happening right now. Sometimes I feel like catastrophe and turmoil creates some of the best art.
Mm, indeed, indeed. Yeah, it's definitely my intention to use this time that way.
Yeah, I think artists are great at responding to this kind of thing, and so yeah, I mean, it is one thing that I'm looking forward to, and I think one of the things that we see today is through social media, there is a lot of great creativity, and I think humor as well that's coming out of this as well, and so we're seeing a lot of that already taking place, and it's likely to be helping people. I think deal and cope with the stress that everybody's having to deal with, and just to have as a distraction, something humorous or some art to be able to appreciate is really important.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah, and we're really happy that artists like yourself are creating work still, despite the fact that we're limited with resources and our ability to move and get around. So, well, thank you so much for your time. It's really great to see you, and appreciate you giving us some time to talk about your work and keeping us up to date. And hopefully, we'll get to hear some of this music that you have coming up before the end of the year. So,
I'll definitely share it with you guys.
that'd be great. Thank you, and take care, and have a great rest of your day. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Razi.